Tom, I know at this point in the season everyone's banged up dealing with something, but 2 games ago, Cat's on the ground holding his knee, not sure about the status. Then last game he comes in as one of his best games of the playoffs. Just what does it say about him to bounce back from such what looked like a pretty painful injury?
And I think this time of the year everyone deals with something, so you have to have the mental toughness to get through all those things and give the team whatever you have.
Has he always had that mental toughness?
Yeah.
Obviously, Landry, Delon, those guys get really good minutes. Is there anything that you say to like Delon in terms of just offensive decision making at all?
No, just read the game. The game's going to tell you what to do. He's been in a lot of games. He has a good understanding of what his strengths are, what his weaknesses are, and a good understanding of what his teammates do well. So just run the team. The game's going to tell you what to do. Play great defense and keep us organized.
Coach, Cat has been in foul trouble a lot of games in this series and throughout the playoffs. Have you addressed that with him or noticed anything about what he's doing that could prevent some of those early, somewhat sloppy fouls?
Yeah, and just, the same, we want him to be aggressive, and I think that's important, but to also have discipline. And I think you have to combine the two. And some calls are going to go against you, but some are, we can do better.
Hey, Tom, after Game 5, you were saying how precious the work that he's doing, even when he's out of the rotation, doesn't go unseen. What is he doing to keep himself ready?
It gets there early and then stays late, and so not only the film study and the preparation and practice, but the extra work that he's putting in, because you never know when you're going to be called upon, and I think that's important. It's a big part of the game. Whether it's foul trouble or there's an injury, you may not be in the rotation, but suddenly you are, and you have to make sure you're ready. The team is counting on you.
Tom, you had Mikhail pick up in the backcourt last game. A, what do you find the benefits of that are? And then B, what's important for the guys behind the play to know when you're picking up the pickup?
Well, just to read, and there's going to be different pickup points depending upon what's going on in the game. Make, miss, transition, that sort of thing. So the first thing is prioritize protecting the basket. And then obviously we want to get the ball pressure established. So everyone has to work together, and again, it's you can't give him space. So there has to be people, not only the pressure, but there has to be people in the gaps as well.
Tom, kind of an offbeat question, but it was
shocking.
Yeah. There's a video of you walk into this arena, you had ear pods on. I'm just curious, what is Tom Thibodeau listening to before the game?
It's personal stuff. Your guess is always accurate, though.
Speeches.
Yeah, there you go.
Tom, just for you guys, I know you talked about building right habits all year long, but when you get the multiple elimination games, is there anything motivational that a coach does that players do?
No, and I think that the big thing is when you go into the playoffs, you understand all the things that you're going to go through, and it's highly emotional. There's going to be highs, lows, but to stay even keeled and not to get wrapped up in what the series is. You're not playing the series, you're playing the game, and you have to keep the focus there. So no matter what happens in a particular game, you have to be ready for the next game and just focus on what it's going to take to win that game. Don't get lost in all the other stuff.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.